Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Operation Hindenburg, and it's the spring of 1919. So we've already gone one turn extra, and you know, like we're all we've got things to do. To be quite frank, you know, like we didn't think the game would last this long, and it has. And so we've all agreed, and we just did today. So it's kind of like a variable ending in that nobody knew what was going to happen. What the Americans are going to do on this turn is something they were going to do anyway, and they're not going to do any more than that. And they're not going to attack anyone. So I don't even need a dice tray. I'm not going to bother rolling for weapons or anything, because the war is going to end after this turn. It's November the 10th. Let's roll the clock back 2 days. So the war is about to end here, but that doesn't mean the game is ending. I'll get to that in a minute. Let's just finish the Americans off here. So let's see here. Let's move this up. Okay. Now these guys here are going to move up to southern France. And these guys here, I put them out in the water, but they were in the northern states where I've had them before. So they're all just moving up. I guess if I was going to attack somebody, I was going to attack his submarine with that thing. So that's one thing. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go attack that submarine with the seaplane. Okay, let's just give me something to do here. Okay. Got the dice. And I need a 3 or less. And look at that, I got a 3. Holy crap. Okay, so that sub is gone. Anyway, that's all my attack moves. So now my non-combat moves, and you seen what I was doing there. Okay, so let's get rid of this sub here. Okay, now the Atlantic is clean. Okay, so I free moved, a non-combat move. This thing's going across too. This doesn't take up any room, the poison gas, on a transport or on a train, if you're moving it with your artillery. It's just like, okay, put the gas over there. Now let's get loaded up. Anyway, so that's moving over as well. This is what the Americans bought over here. They had $50. They bought a heavy artillery. I might as well just put it on. So they bought a heavy artillery. They're going to Lend-Lease France. An artillery over to southern France there, and they're going to Lend-Lease Britain a torpedo boat destroyer. I didn't bother getting another sculpt out because that's just one more I got to put away, right? They're going to put a U.S. Marine down and an artillery and 2 torpedo boat destroyers. And an infantry. Plus they have one more thing, and it's Lend-Lease. They're going to Lend-Lease this train. And they've only got one place they can Lend-Lease, and that is to Primorsky Krai. And yes, I was going to do that anyway, so it's not like I decided to do this. Instead, I was actually going to lend him a train last time. I can't remember why I didn't. I think it was because the numbers didn't work out for me. I wanted to do something, and I couldn't do that. So anyway, the reason we decided to quit is the reason that I told you, but also the game has been over for a while now, as far as the outcome of the war. So I think, and I'm not sure, but like I'm going to go over it again, and you'll know, because this game isn't over. There's still going to be more videos. But I believe that the Allies have 17 points, and the Soviets have 4 points, and they have 13 points available to them. So if they get all 13 points, then they're going to tie the game, I think. And then the Central Powers, I think they only got something like 5. I'm going to check on those numbers. I'll probably do one more video for this Hindenburg. Because what we are going to do, I believe, is that instead of having a whole bunch of 30-second, 40-second videos, because you see what I did for the whites there, I went and put a train on in Primorsky Krai. That's about all the Americans are going to do. France is going to do even less. Britain's not going to do much. And like it doesn't make sense for us all to do this. It's going to take this lasts for 6 rounds, right? The Russian Revolution, and maybe more, because you've got cards that can extend it a bit, right? So what we're going to do, I think, is that Bob or Tim, or maybe Bob and Tim, they're going to play all of the nations except for the Soviets. So Randall will take the Soviet turn, and then those other 2 guys, or one of them, is going to take everybody else's turn. So that'll all happen on one video, right? And then Randall goes again, and then all the other guys go again. And then, it's just going to keep going like that until the Russian Revolution is over. It just to help move the game along, make it go a little bit faster. Like, we might be able to get it done in a couple of days rather than like 3 weeks, because we just don't have time to get home to make a video, or something like that, right? Anyway, so we've had a great game though, and I'll talk more about that. I'm just gonna wrap up this video. Actually, I have to go somewhere right now, so I'm gonna just do this real quick. I did it right now just in case those guys wanted to play tonight or tomorrow morning. So I was just gonna get this done, because like you seen what I did there with the Americans, there wasn't much to do. But anyway, I really enjoyed this game. I got to meet some new people and had a lot of fun with them. And I'll talk more about the game. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow, but it'll be sometime this week, okay? I know I haven't updated the playlist for a little bit, so I think I'll update that right now as well. So the playlist will be updated up until the end of the war. And then we'll have the Russian Revolution, and it will be front and center, and that will be the only thing going on. But you know what? Speaking for me and for all the other guys playing this game, we want to thank you for joining us for this war. And we hope you stick around and see how the Russian Revolution goes. And happy to have you. Oh, I'm missing a British battleship over there. Sorry, Dan, I sunk your battleship. Anyway, so, but thanks for joining us throughout this whole game. I hope you enjoyed it, because I know that we sure enjoyed it. But anyway, I'm going to get going here, so take care, everyone. General Hand Grenade out.